Our first video is College Enrollment by Raven Austin.
Hello, this is a message to our seniors. Just a reminder, October is Apply Kansas month. It's a time to start applying for colleges if you haven't done so yet. The whole month we want to help you here in the counseling office to apply to college. You know, for most of the things to apply to college, there's 5 things you need to have, and we've given you a list of those. You know, first we always want you to check out the websites of the colleges you want to attend to, preview them, see what they're going to ask of you. You're going to probably need your transcript, and by now you should have it in your hand, or your homeroom teacher should have that transcript for you. Some colleges, you might need your social security number, so that's why we want you to preview the website, see if you need that information so you have it ready. Fourth, you probably need to open or create an account on parchment.com. That's where you can electronically send your transcripts. There is a fee, so when you apply to a college, you're going to have to send that. And then once you graduate, you'll send another one to the college, a final transcript with all your grades on it, once you're admitted and you're for sure going to that college. The only thing in this process you might need paper-wise is your transcript, the parchment form on how to make an account, and the fee waiver is on paper. You do need to come and get that from me because there's a part we need to fill out. So if you have any questions, come see your counselors. Ask your homeroom teacher, ask any teacher for help, because they can help you as much as they can. Also on October 12th, we're going to have Apply Kansas Day in the library. You can come down. We'll have teachers there, some students that have already applied to college, and we'll help you fill out your applications online.
Another type of funding is called the FAFSA. October 1st is the first day you can apply for the FAFSA. The FAFSA means free application for federal student aid. And if you worry that your parents make too much money for you to qualify, don't sweat it. You can still apply. This is how you get some funding that you don't have to pay back for college. You might be surprised of what you're qualified for. You will need a PIN number for your parents and a PIN number for yourself, and a separate email account just for the FAFSA information. But that's just the tip.
For our next video, we have a video coming from Christian Simmons called Chai, the Technology Guy.
So it's expensive, you know.
Is technology good?
Nope. I mean, you have to deal with it.
Good morning, my name is Charles Halverson, and I'm a high school IT assistant. And I'm located at the room next to the media center, coming out to the library. And you can see the sign which is pointing out to the technology help desk. Most of the time the problem with the student is the problem with the software or hardware, which is the MacBook itself. A lot of time frame is usually during the homeroom times or advisory time. The time's going to change because it's going, we're going to add more, a couple more hours on top of that. But the normal time should be around 1 o'clock to 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Before they come to me, I just like them to see if they're trying to figure it out on their own first. I mean, sometimes it's as simple as, retyping the password, turn the computer on or reboot computer. Something simple like that, if everybody can try that first. And then if all that else fails, then go ahead and bring it to let them basically just keep your computer clean and then just give me function and then follow the USD 260, the policy, the guidelines. I look too fat, man. I don't look good in camera, so I can't.
For our next video, by the same creator, Behind the Lens.
photography is starting to become one of the most mainstream forms of art. Everyone has a camera on their phone, but what divides a selfie from a piece of art? With most teens almost always on social media such as Twitter and Instagram, it is becoming easier and easier to share their art, although there are always a few who will actually go the extra mile to get that breathtaking photo.
I'm Chris Atterbury, 17. I do photography. I've been shooting photography for about 3 years now. My mom had this camera that I used to use, and that's how I kind of just got started in photography. Whenever I got to shoot, I look for motion and just colors. Long exposure photography is my favorite. I would like to travel over the world and shoot photography, but my advice for anyone trying to get into photography is just keep at it. Just keep practicing. Don't stop shooting. The thing is, I don't know that I'm shooting a good photo. Some of the photos that I think I'm gonna shoot well, they don't turn out good at all. But then some of the ones that I just took randomly sometimes turn out better.
My name is Craig Godders. I teach art appreciation and digital and analog photography here at Derby High School. Shooting photography since 1991 and teaching photography since 2002. Mainly fell into it. When I started here at Derby High School, I was teaching photography, drawing and painting, advanced drawing and painting, and clay, and realized I liked photography better than the other art mediums. And so I started phasing the other classes out so I could concentrate more on just teaching photography. It's an everyman art. Anyone who's willing to master the technology can make the art. To look at photography objectively and to separate the selfie mentality and the trash that's on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram from traditional fine art, from the stuff that they'd be willing to manufacture and create and put on a wall as opposed to the stuff they'd just be willing to put on social media. I was 18 years old and giving drum lessons to neighborhood kids, and I realized that I actually liked watching people learn and enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool to watch the light bulb go on. And so by the time I was a senior in high school, after giving those drum lessons, I realized that's what I wanted to do. We're exposed to so much digital media today that it's not even funny. Analog process makes you think. You have to work for the photo. You can't just hit a delete button and make it go away. You actually have to make sure that the photos you take are correct. Otherwise, you just wasted your money and your time. If you're going to get into photography, make sure you know what your niche is going to be. If you're going to get into fine art photography, you're probably not going to get rich. You can do it on the side, but what you're probably going to have to do is specialize in wedding and portrait photography. If you're not going to go that route, then you need to get into photojournalism. And if you're going to get into photojournalism, you need to figure out, do you want to go to war zones? Do you want to do action photography, National Geographic type stuff, underwater, adventure photography? Or are you going to be doing something more static like shooting, weddings, or not weddings, shooting things like political campaigns and things of that nature that are a little less dramatic and a little less stressful. Cool. You bet. Oop.
Our next video coming from Connor Robinette, Circle of Friends Art Show.
It's the ARC's 5th annual art show, and it's citywide, actually countywide. It's for any student with a disability. They can put any kind of artwork, any kind of art project into the competition. The top 5 in each category are going to be put out at the City Arts Building for display for about a month. Students can do an art project alone to show their talent, their individual talent. Then there's also group activities where students with special needs are paired up with a general education student and they can complete a project together. They will announce a winner. It's pretty much like ribbons, those kinds of prizes, just the idea of knowing that you won, but to have your artwork displayed at the City Arts Building is kind of a big deal, so we encourage people to go out and see it. They can do anything. It can be pottery, it can be, drawing and painting, it can be just black and white drawings, really any kind of medium they said that they would accept.
On to the sports segment.
Intro!
It's the sports segment. My name is Brett Jones. Let's hit it. First up, we got some volleyball. Our volleyball people are rocking it hard, okay? Throwing down both campus and Salina Central over the week. They're now 6-0, undefeated in league play, tying them for first place. That is awesome, man. Our volleyball team is just going. I'm pumped up. Hey, you like golf? Everyone likes golf. You like the yearbook? Most people like the yearbook. We got a story about golf that will be featured in the yearbook, so let's do it.
Oh yeah, I've had a big improvement. I went from shooting in like the mid-50s my freshman year to mid-40s sophomore year, and then low 40s this year.
I want to place higher, but I want the team to place higher too, because I know we can this year because we have more freshmen and more people, so I hope we place higher.
Even over the summer, we practice multiple times a week. So a round takes about 4 hours, so take that times 5, so about 20 hours a week.
Hey, golf's great. Cross country is the same. It was a tough competition for cross country this week due to the extreme heat. Jonathan Jones placed 5th in the largest division. Way to go there. And many of our runners hit personal best times despite the weather. That is awesome. Way to tough it out, guys. Now, finally, we have some football. Yeah, we smothered the Hutchinson Dirty Birds 61-18. We got some highlights, so let's check it out.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town.